They eat too much bullets. When they get low, they want to eat bullets now. It's so annoying.
They were hungry. They can't help it. Oh! 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 Oh my God,
Yo,
Hollow.
four
Oh
kills?
my God.
Yo, that's insane.
Wow.
And that's a small grenade.
I want you all to take a very close look at this screenshot. You're not reading that wrong. That is a 70 and 50 gameplay. Yes, there's a shit ton of deaths, but for operations, this is my best game yet. I mean, look at the score I had. I dropped 18 something thousand points, and I probably got close, maybe over 30 overall in that game when the operations game ended. That is by far my best game kill-wise in any first-person shooter that I've ever played in my life. I've had great games on Black Ops. I've had decent games on MW3. I've had some pretty good games on Black Ops 2. You know, good games on Battlefield 4. But this game, I'm on a whole nother level now. And I don't know what it is. And that was all with a shotgun. I'm not lying to you. Most of those kills, I can guarantee you, about 50 to 55 of those kills were all on a shotgun. And using a shotgun on Devil's Anvil, or aka, you know, it was Verdun Heights, that map, which is pretty much impossible to get past for the attacking team anyway. It was pretty easy for me to take them out, especially on that one flag in that ruins area. I think it's A in the second objective. You know, it's pretty easy to get kills on there because all you have to do is go downstairs, shoot them up with the shotgun. I was taking a shit ton of them out on top. You know, honestly, I consider myself, folks, one of the best Battlefield players around right now. And this game, you know, while I have some shitty points in it, you know, everyone has their shitty points in games. The best always do. You know, I consider myself one of the best Battlefield gamers out there right now. You know, sometimes, like I said, sometimes my gameplay is pretty good, sometimes it's awesome. That was just an awesome game. I even dropped like a 50-something bomb on a game of Rush that I fucked up the recording on, so I didn't get the recording I wanted for it, but it was a hell of a game. I just wish I could have posted it. You know, I've had great games on TDM, I've had pretty great games on Conquest. You know, at one point, I should probably mention this, people are always giving me crap. My friends are always giving me crap as to why I say I'm the best medic ever. Well, my buddy Herc Chief 1 and our buddy Chad did some research. They were searching up people on PS4 who were, what's the word I'm looking for? They searched up like a PS4 type of ranking site on Battlefield 1. And apparently, to my knowledge, at the time of them doing that, which is about a month and a half, 2 months ago, basically it was a little bit before In the Name of the Tsar dropped. And at that time, I was top 11% in the world on PS4 for the medic class. So I literally am one of the best medics alive today. Now, obviously, that's probably dropped to maybe 15% or something. I don't know. It's probably dropped a little bit because during In the Name of the Tsar, I was too busy trying to grind for the gun, so I was neglecting my beloved medic class. But now that I got the Fetty, aka the Fedorov Aftermath, as I like to call it the Fetty for some reason, I'm going to actually, at some point, I need to make a video on the Fedorov versus the Sweeper, because I think that's a comparison that I think needs to be done. I'm not sure if anybody else has done it, but I want to do my own interpretation on it, because those two guns are like my jam with the medic class. Even some other medic guns that I've used too are great, you know. There's a reason I was top 11%, because I'm always reviving, I'm always giving health out. You know, I'm just the best. I can't help it. I'm literally putting myself over right now. And if you don't know what putting yourself over is, you're basically telling the world how great you are. It's basically a pro wrestling term if you know anything about wrestling. But that's basically what putting myself over is. I'm literally telling you all how great I am, because I consider myself to be pretty fucking great. And believe me when I tell you, I'm not an egotistical person by any means. I'm one of the most humble, nice people you'll ever meet. But when it comes to gaming, I can tell you right now, no one is more competitive with me. I don't like to lose. I don't think anybody likes to lose in video games. If you play video games to lose, then you need to stop playing video games because you obviously aren't doing it right. Me, on the other hand, I bust my ass every time I play a game of Battlefield. If I don't make 10,000 points per game conquest-wise, I consider that game to be a failure. And I'm talking about before the score boost is added if I win. Regardless of whether I win or lose, I have to get 10,000 points, especially when I was trying to make the grind for level 100, which I have eventually got to, so I was pretty happy. But, and let me tell you folks, I wasn't a Battlefield player. I never played Battlefield 2142 or 1943 or 1942? I don't know, whichever one of those was released. I never played Bad Company 1 or 2. I never played Battlefield 3. The only Battlefield games I've ever played in my life were Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1. Now, obviously, these games are completely different. You know, one's set in World War I with Battlefield 1, and Battlefield 4 was set in a more modern warfare type of, setting. But it's still, they're both very great games in my opinion. I love Battlefield 1. Lately, I've been playing the game with some of my buddies like Hollow and Hitman and all of them, and I've just been having fun again. You know, for a while I wasn't having a lot of fun in this game. For whatever reason, I just kept getting my ass kicked trying to get those guns in the name of the Tsar to get the trophy. And, you know, once I finished that, I started playing seriously again, and I was able to reclaim my throne as the best medic ever once more, and I was able to, show myself or prove to myself that I am probably one of the best Battlefield players on console. Now, this might be a stretch, but I consider myself maybe one of the best Battlefield players right now in terms of any type of, console. I consider myself good great in terms of PC, Xbox, PS4. I consider myself on par with guys like X Factor and Level Cap and Jack Frags because they're like me. They go for the objective all the time. They help their teammates out when needed. That type of thing. I consider myself, or I don't know, at least I've seen X and Jack do it, but I'm other Level and Matimio and all them, like the rest of their gaming group, I haven't really seen much of their videos, so I'd have to confirm that for myself. But in terms of who I've seen, they've always helped out their teammates and stuff, being medic, being support, and I always give my team when I need to, especially for the points anyway, health and ammo and reviving, because that's just what I'm supposed to do. I figured if you're playing a class like the medic, why would you not revive anybody? First of all, why you wouldn't have a syringe on your class if you're the medic is beyond me. You know how many people who play this game? Do you know how many people who play this game and they put rifle grenades instead of a syringe? You know what kind of people they are? Plebs. They are plebs who don't know how to play the class properly. I, on the other hand, know how to play it properly, and that's why I'm so successful every single time. There's a reason I was top 11% in the world, and there's a reason why I always call myself the best medic in Battlefield. Now, I'll even say this. I can't give all the credit to myself because I wouldn't have even played this game, or at least Battlefield in general, if it wasn't for my buddy Hitman. Now, when I quit COD, or I was going to quit COD with Black Ops 3 because it was so shit, and it's still shit no matter what anybody says, and no one will ever change my mind about that. COD in general is shit. Just look at World War II. I mean, for Christ's sake, that game's out for a month and it's still broken. But, for at least from what I've heard anyway. But the point I'm trying to make is this, folks. The point I'm trying to make is that my buddy Hitman wanted me to play Battlefield because he was like, oh, Matt, you should play Battlefield, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, alright, I'll play Battlefield to shut you up. I played Battlefield. It took me a while to get there, but with the proper training from my buddy Hitman, I was able to, put the work in and, become one of the best Battlefield players around right now. At least in my opinion, anyway. But, and, honestly, I'll even say, I consider myself to be on par now with Hitman. I couldn't consider myself like that for a while, but I think whatever, something in my brain is like, especially after that 70 kill game, I'm like, damn, I think I might just be as good as Hitman now. So I was pretty stoked about that. And hell, I know for a fact I'm better than Eggy. I know for a fact I'm better than a few of my friends in Battlefield, because all Eggy does is go for the kills. He never really goes for the objective, right, Egg? I bet if he saw this right now, he said, Matt, he'd probably be saying, Matt, you fucking idiot. But hey, I'm right. Everyone knows I'm right. Hitman would even agree with me on that. Rocky's a good player too. I mean, he's never above me. At least he's rarely ever above me. But I love the guy. I'm just busting balls at this point now. But in all seriousness, by the way, watch me win the game for my team here. It was like 99 to 98. I was like, oh god, I gotta win this game. I ended up getting the win with the Flame Trooper because I'm a beast. That's why. But yeah, man. In all honesty, I consider myself to be a great Battlefield player. Perhaps one of the best around right now. I do everything. I do whatever the team needs me to do. I capture my objectives. And I think that's enough for me, folks, you know? So, let me know what you think. Have you ever played a game where you considered yourself amazing at? Better than anybody? Like I said before, for me right now it's Battlefield 1. Battlefield 4 I'm good at, but I'm not on par with some of the people that do play that game. I'm still I haven't played it in a while even because I'm probably a bit rusty. So if I go back now, I'm probably screwed. But I can tell you right now, folks, the future is very, very bright for me in terms of playing Battlefield. Because, like I said, I think I'm one of the best, and anybody who doesn't think so can go fuck themselves. Anyway, my name is Edge0626. I just put myself over hard right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you all in the next upload. Have a great day.